Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know who it is, man. Stop playing. It's the man that'll give you the flu flan, man. Pharaoh the God that's always on his motherfucking job. I got fired. Let's talk. Man. Today we got a real one, man. Today we got a long one. Revising the young Dolph situation, the assassination of young Dolph, the suspects involved in young Dolph's murder. It's been a lot of it's been a lot of mysterious shit going on around around the murder of young Dolph and the outcome of it. Um, but we're gonna dive right into it, man. So you know what I'm saying? Click your seatbelt, you know what I'm saying? Plane finna take off, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody get ready to hear this shit, man. If you're not too familiar, well, shit, everybody should be familiar with the young Dolph case. You know what I'm saying? It's alleged that he was killed by CEO, whatever, Joey Splat, Straight Drop, and another alleged member. Um, we know they got locked up. They was on the run. Um, but when Straight Drop was on the run, he was on the run with a dude named Shundale Barnett. And they got caught together. Now, you know when you get caught together, man, you know what I'm saying? If you have a warrant for another county, I don't really know how it go in Indiana or anywhere else, but the um the officer, the sheriff of Clay County, Paul Hardin, says that he called Tennessee, he called Memphis, and he told Memphis, like, look, we got this dude in here, and we know y'all got a warrant for him for X, Y, and the third. Is y'all gonna come and get him? It was like, yeah, whatever. They left it alone. Now, remind you, that was earlier this year. That was January, like say in January, the beginning of January, they was caught in Indiana. So when they was caught in Indiana, so this was like back in January, you know what I'm saying, early January of this year. He was he went on the run. He went on the run in Indiana. First move, already look guilty. If you ain't got nothing to do with it, and niggas is putting your name in it, nigga, you gonna stay 10 toes down, nigga, in the city. But he knew it was something surrounding that situation that he was gonna be responsible for. That's what it looked like to me. So he ran off. The nigga run off, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, that's a action of guilt in a lot of people's eyes. And then you get caught with Shundale Barnett. Shundale Barnett goes to jail with you. You want it. He want it. Y'all on the run. Y'all get caught. They keep you. But then on January 21st, after 10 days of being in jail, um, uh, Paul Hardin, the sheriff of Clayton County, he calls him again. Like, hey man, we got this dude up here, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, y'all want him for the murder and all this shit. Y'all say y'all want to speak to him. Um, is y'all gonna come and get him? Here comes the tricky part. The tricky part is that Paul Hardin says that once he's talking to the police in Memphis, Tennessee, they tell him, or the police in Tennessee, it was another city, not Memphis, but when they was talking to the police in Tennessee, the police told him, we not even finna come and get him. We not finna come and get him. We not worried about it. Y'all can release the nigga. Now, that's fishy as hell because it ain't no way in hell. Hold on, give me a second. Ain't no way in hell that man. And then they say that well, let me retract that. Shundale Barnett was picked up on a warrant in a county. When they picked him up for a warrant in a county, they end up finding out that he had a hold and he was wanted in Memphis. So what the police officer, Mr. Hardin, did was he called the county in Tennessee and asked them, you feel me, Y'all coming to get him. Y'all fucking with him. First they told him yeah. And 10 days later he called again. Like, man, nigga, we in Indiana. It ain't that far. Like, y'all can come and get him. They like, nah, go ahead and release the nigga. Y'all want this nigga in connection with murder, but y'all not coming and get him? All right, they release him. You feel me? They even said it was weird that you feel me that you wanted on these type of charges, but they not coming to get you. So they can't do nothing if the county involved doesn't want to come and get you. You gonna get released no matter what the case is. Shundale Barnett got released. Can't nobody find him. Maybe he on the run. Maybe the nigga dead. But also, why would they release him? Either they gave him information or it was somebody with some big money in Memphis, because you all know down south, like in the Midwest towns, your uncle could be the chief of police. You know what I'm saying? Your mom could be the deputy. Your auntie could be the commissioner. Like, it's like that in St. Louis and Memphis. And Memphis is just a stone across from St. Louis. So if you know these people are a tight knit community and you know what I'm saying, you know who's who and you know who could make that call. It could be allegedly, I'm saying, allegedly, that maybe somebody with some big money, some of Dolph homies was like, yeah, go ahead, get that nigga released and we gonna smack him down. They ain't found the nigga. But it gets more crazier than that though, man. Straight Drop came out on his own, posted what the judge said about him, telling niggas, cause niggas was saying he was snitching. But when he posts what the judge says about him, I don't know what was in his fucking mind that the judge said you cooperated. You cooperated. That means you was in bed with these niggas. It means you snitch. You can't cooperate unless you tell. If you cooperate, that means they ask you a question. You say, yeah, that's true. They ask you another question. You say, nah, that's not true. That's cooperation. Now, whether you cooperated in jail or you cooperated to get out of jail, it's either or. Because like I did in the beginning, Straight Drop um had right before this case, he was indicted on gun charges. Right before that case, he was locked up for shooting 3 people. You know what I'm saying? So you shoot 3 people, attempted murder, you go to jail, do some months, get right out. You feel me? Catch another case on an indictment, federal charge, then you right out. Then you allegedly killed young King Dolph, and now you talking about you gonna be home more sooner than people think. We putting two to two together. So if we putting two and two together, nigga, it sound kind of suspect, nigga. It sound kind of suspicious. You feel me? But the judge uses, like I said, the judge uses the word cooperate, but he say he's not snitching. What other word can you use for not snitching? Um, Accepted his crime, took a plea bargain, didn't cooperate. That means you didn't talk about nothing. But if you got the judge saying you cooperated in your paperwork, that means nigga you cooperated. Straight up. And then also on top of that, you know what I'm saying? The judge, you know, he was supposed to do 5 years on that case. He was supposed to do 5 years, couldn't ask for probation, couldn't get out early, none of that shit. 5 years, I mean 2 years, um, in 2 years, he did 2 years. Within them 2 years, he was able to ask for probation. This is a high, this is a criminal charge, a violent charge. This is not like, we're not talking about a nigga getting caught with dope. We're not talking about a nigga slapping the shit out of his girlfriend. We talking about very violent criminal cases. So if you got these violent criminal cases, it ain't no way in hell you getting out in less than half for violent crimes, guns, shooting people. Come on. What you do? You did 2 years and then thought that nigga, fucking nigga, I can't do the next three, so I'ma tell. How did you get out? Like, you know what I mean? It just don't make no sense, man. Like they say, like his case had stipulations on that. He had to do 5 years, couldn't ask for probation, couldn't get an early release, none of that. So if these are stipulations on your case, how the fuck did you get out in 2 years? I'm just asking. I'm just asking, bro. You feel me? Just asking. Don't shoot the messenger, nigga. It's right here. It's just like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And this be the thing that niggas in that nigga circle should have seen that. Like, wait a minute, nigga, Keith Glock should have seen that. Like, nigga, you out right now, and that goes into niggas allowing niggas to snitch, to testify, to become rats, to do fuckery shit, and then they come around, and then you think this your boy, but then next thing you know, y'all into a jam and all y'all up shit creaking. This the only nigga going home. We know when you the only nigga going home in a case, we know what time it is, man. This is the only case that you really sitting in jail for. Like you really gotta worry about something. So, you did you was pushing the 5 years with stipulations, but you got everything revised in 2 years. How did you do that? Nigga, because you don't got no money to bail out right now. You don't got no money to for a lawyer. You didn't have no money to go on the run. So all that money in your videos was either prop money or somebody else money, and them jewels couldn't have been yours. That's why you was flashing that PRE chain so much, because that was probably the only real chain that you had. You feel me? And you got that off of somebody that was a part of the crew that probably you knocked over, nigga, Buster wise. You know what I'm saying? And then on that video with him posting and talking about the judge says that he not snitching, but the judge say you cooperated. He so like the nigga is locked up for murder, like some real murder, like damn near capital murder, right? But the only thing you worried about is the streets are saying that you snitching. You must got a plan in your mind, or you know that you gonna snitch again or try to drop something on somebody to where, nigga, when you do come home, niggas won't be talking about that you a rat. Niggas won't be saying that you a snitch. But nigga, if niggas look at your paperwork, nigga, you suspect, even if you did not tell. You suspect, my nigga. You getting out after every violent crime real quick. You're supposed to do 5 years with stipulations. You was out in 2 with no stipulations. You feel what I'm saying? You got caught up in the Fed case, nigga. You right back out. Like, I don't see how people go, because when the feds come, the feds got you. They got, nigga, paperwork. They got history about everything you doing. They even got some motherfuckers ready to tell on you right now. So if you get an indictment on gun charges and you right back out, then nigga, something ain't right. Something just ain't right. Something smell fishy, my nigga. You feel me? And then coming into a little further into it, man, you know what I'm saying? The boy Young dropped straight, got his ass beat. Straight loser got his ass beat. Now people going around saying that his lump on his face is from stressing, from crying, the red in his eyes was because, you know what I'm saying, he been crying so much. And nigga, what is you crying for? What do you have to cry for if you did not do it? What do you have to cry for if the nigga's not in there beating your ass? What do you have to cry for if you know you coming home? This nigga don't know what's going on. That nigga getting his ass beat in there. He in protective custody. You feel me? When he comes out his cell, all movement stops throughout the whole jail cell. Why? Why? This nigga didn't kill Ted Bundy. This nigga ain't killed no president. This nigga killed a rapper. He killed a rapper. But they're in Memphis though. They're in Memphis where young Dolph could have some relatives. I'm pretty sure he got relatives and homies locked up. For sure, for sure. So, nigga, now you in PC. You got that ass whoop, nigga, and you in PC. What happened to CMG, nigga, being there for you? You know, all this talk about CMG this and CMG that. Like I say, man, it'll be a bad look if CMG get involved with it. It'll be a bad look. Now this nigga trying to take Yo Gotti doing all type of shit to take the awareness off of him. Million bar for bar, dollar for dollar challenge, signing Mozzie, doing this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga getting caught up in the scam. Like, it's just like you motherfuckers trying to build a brand in a different matter. But like I said, nigga, CMG can't get involved in that, even if they did have something to do with it. Because if they get involved in it, that's guilty by association, bro. Just like with Shundale Barnett. I don't see how he was given Why they wouldn't come and pick him up if it's guilty by association with the police? You already know the police on that. So it had to be a hidden agenda. The nigga got out for some type of reason, and it ain't because he snitched. Because we know that's straight loser thing. That's what straight loser do to get out of jail. For y'all don't know who straight loser is, that's straight drop. You know, straight drop him off the label. That's his name. Straight drop off the label, nigga. Um, but yeah, man, it's a cold thing, man. You know what I'm saying? This boy in jail getting beat up now. Uh, Nigga, they snatching his food from him. You know what I'm saying? Taking this little lunch and shit. You know, they say they got the boy in there, like, nigga, they not giving him no dinner. Like, the inmates is taking the nigga dinner and shit when they come to the cell to give it to him. They throwing it on the floor, like, right in front of the cell. So, you know, they just waiting for this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's a bad look, though. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, though, man, it was 10 days after. Like, once they got locked up, 10 days later, Memphis was like, yeah, we cool. And now can't nobody find Shundale Barnett. Now he's wanted for murder. Now he's wanted for first degree murder. Now he's wanted for stealing, receiving stolen property. Now he's wanted for being accessory after the fact. All very hard fucking charges. All charges dealing with a dead person. So how in the fuck Memphis gonna tell them we don't want him? Something fishy, man. Something happened, man. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Y'all put it together. Drop a like, drop a comment, man. Subscribe, share, hit that notification button, though, man. And fuck with my content, though, man. You already know it's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the motherfucking job. Hey, yeah.